Hi, my name is Brian Livingston. I'm originally from Southern California, which is why I always smile. Having a positive attitude is the best way to tackle any of life's issues, and running has always been an anchor for that and a way to manifest positivity. Before running, I lived a life of excess. My mother and father were very supportive of me. We had a lot of money and we were able to afford a lot of things. So I never heard the word no, and I never really had to do anything hard. I think one of the things about running that was great is that it gave me a sense of deprivation. It gave me a sense of pain, something that I really had never experienced before. In order to take your running to a new level, you have to experience hardship. That became even more apparent when I traveled to Kenya and Ethiopia, where you see it firsthand. So I was a kid of a lot of different hobbies. I was always very interested in lots of different things, but not focused. It was when I was 14 years old, a coach come to me and say, I noticed you don't play a lot of team sports. You can do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups more than anybody else. You're very good with your own body weight. Have you ever thought about being a distance runner? And it just transformed my life, because he was an amazing coach that recognized a natural ability in me and was able to develop it and allow me to find running, as I said, as an anchor to my life and something that I could actually go deep in. 2010, I was at the top of my running career and was preparing for a race in Chicago to run what I felt would be an Olympic trials qualifier, and I suffered a hamstring tear. I literally quit for time to just allow my hamstring to totally heal. But in that time, I met a boxer, a world champion boxer from the Philippines. I was out running in the park by my house in Los Angeles. I was just jogging, trying to come back from my injury, and I ran into Manny Pacquiao. We were trying to run on the same path and go through a gate. At the time, Manny Pacquiao was very famous. Through the gate, there's a very narrow passage, and there were 50 people that wanted to follow him. So I was not going to wait for him to go through and these 50 people. So we came to the gate at the same time, and I pushed him out of the way to get through. And I realized that it was not a nice thing to do. I went with my fist to him and said, "Hey Manny, sorry about that." And he goes, "Well, let's go. Let's run. You think you're good? Let's run." We run to the top of the mountain. I kick his ass, but we get to the top, and he's up and oh, it's good. It's like, you will be my training partner. It was a really crazy part of my life, but I needed that. I needed that separation from distance running. I think I was always focused on myself before that. Very selfish. Meeting Manny Pacquiao and being part of his crew and training him allowed me to open up to the idea of it's not just about me, it can be about others, and it's time to start sharing your gift, share your experience with others, and bring them up and making other people be their best. And so that was the transition that brought me into coaching. Running is a great unifier of all people. It's a language in and of itself. You don't have to speak the same verbal language to connect, because there's a language in breathing and a language in the feet hitting the ground. I found this first with Manny Pacquiao. He is a man of very few words, and we never talked a lot, but we talked through and the sound of the feet hitting the ground. This is a very powerful language, and this has the ability to connect everybody in the world. All right. Hi, I'm Brian Livingston. I'm going to be donating these Nike shoes. Here's my philosophy on shoes. They are tools, not toys. In our world where I come from, they become collector's items, but I think the best shoe truly gets its value when it's worn as a tool to make you a better athlete. It's like when a warrior chooses his or her weapon. A runner becomes a warrior when they put on their shoe. They choose their weapon and what kind of fight they're going to have that day. I hope that this shoe can become a weapon for you to put you into a fighting state or a relaxed state, whatever your mission is. I hope that it will bring you joy and a rhythm and a harmony and balance to your life.